fam, welcome back to another episode of Q Reviews. In this Q Review, we'll be going over Dexter, the New Blood, the new series finale of Dexter. Now, this review is going to contain heavy spoilers. So if you haven't watched Dexter and haven't caught up yet, I suggest you get away now. So, what do I like about this series in general? Dexter is basically the Batman of serial killers. He's the Agent 47 of murder and mayhem. And what I liked about Dexter, the New Blood, first and foremost, is Michael C. Hall. What an excellent character Dexter Morgan is, and I think he plays it phenomenally. Just his presence and his cadence and the way he kills and his maniacal thoughts. He's always 10 steps ahead of everybody. Second thing I loved about this season, now that it's in this rural area like North Dakota, it's really easier to get caught because it's snow. You know, blood in the snow can track you to things. So I'm thinking this is going to be a real interesting challenge for Dexter Morgan to get away with such crimes as murdering people, because he don't have the Miami Bay just to dump people. So he got to come up with clever ways to get rid of bodies. Also, the antagonist, Kurt Caldwell, played by Clancy Brown. I thought he was an excellent antagonist, playing the other serial killer who has been killing for over 20 years. But in his basement, he has a trophy room with all these bodies laid up of all these women hitchhikers, perfectly mummified in white dresses. Just a long hallway full of bodies. This is his trophy room. This is where he decides that he wants to keep them safe. And he always knows where they are. They're safe here in this creepy fucking kill room, a sideshow collectible of bodies, bro. And overall, I really like this season. I think it was a return to form for Dexter. Now I'm gonna get some things I didn't like about this season, especially the season's finale. First thing I didn't like about this season, Dexter is fucking the police, literally. Like he has a girl that's literally the chief of police. Like that's the Bay Harbor butcher that didn't kill 300 people should maybe not be fucking police. I'm just saying, I think that's a bad look if you want to get caught. I mean, you asking to get caught at this point. The chemistry that Angela gives off to Dexter once she finds out, like, Dexter's still around at Christmas smiling, like nothing going on. He can't pick up on her intuition that something's wrong, even though he's in a relationship with her. Anybody who's been in a relationship can tell when something's not quite right with their partner. You know, they do certain gestures, they push away certain type of ways, and she was doing that. She was basically like, ooh, Dexter, and he couldn't pick up on that. So I didn't understand that. I was very out of character for Dexter, you know, being the Bay Harbor butcher, the most diabolical serial killer of all time. How can he not pick up on that? All right, I'm not going to explain like the whole entire series. Let's get what you're here for. Let's get to this finale here, right? Angela finally figured out who Dexter Morgan is. She arrests him for Matt Caldwell's murder, Kurt Caldwell's son. Kurt Caldwell already knew that Dexter was the killer. It was just a matter of time before he can kill him. He was setting up game to kill him. It didn't work. But Angela figured out that he killed Matt Caldwell. Dexter already ahead of the game. When he gets caught in a interrogation room, he flips the script on him, just like Dexter would do. This is very Dexter, to blame it on Kurt. You know, like, obviously he'd been killing these women for over 20 years and he found out about it. This is basically a ploy to set me up. So it was very smart. And then, like, and Angela knew it wouldn't stand up in court, so she was going to try to bring the Bay Harbor butcher stuff up with him. But it's a lot of evidence that still, I don't think, would have tied him to the Bay Harbor butcher murders. But there is one, Batista from the old season, who was in the show for whatever reason, because his plot went absolutely fucking nowhere. You know, they show him once earlier. You know, they kind of meet, and that's how the Bay Harbor butcher plot, you know, seeps in here. And then he tells Angela to turn off the camera. He's going to tell her some stuff. So he ends up snitching on Kurt, saying Kurt got all these bodies, you know, somewhere on his land, and like, go down there and check it out, and you'll see all these women that you're looking for. And of course, like a dumbass, Angela leaves the station and goes down there to check, you know, the bodies that Dexter was talking about. She sees all the mummified bodies and whatever. So now at this point, Dexter's in a cell by himself. There's only one police officer there, Logan, the nicest black cop, you know, the wrestling coach. Harrison got a pretty good connection with him. He had a pretty good connection with Kirk too. But first off, like, why the fuck would you leave the Bay Harbor butcher with one police officer. One police officer. He killed hundreds of people. So you gonna leave him by himself to go check on another lead? That was fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? You wait and you call the FBI or whoever that you still got connections to him for the Bay Harbor Butcher. You don't leave the Bay Harbor Butcher by herself. I just thought that was a big plot hole, and it was stupid because it really led to nowhere except to get Dexter to choke Logan out in the cell and break his neck. And then that's out of character for Dexter too, because second rule of Dexter's code is don't kill innocents. And he kind of just, I know he had his back against the corner, but they still really had nothing on Dexter. So he breaks the cop neck, escapes. Now we get to the finale, and he went back to Harrison so him and Harrison can escape. Like, come on, let's go. It's time to go, you know. We need to get out of here, and we need to get out of here now. And then Harrison's like, oh yeah, you called me from Logan's phone or whatever. Like, yeah. And he finally confessed up to him. Did you kill him? Like, yeah, there was no other way. So at the snap of a dime, Harrison does a motherfucking 180. 180, and it's like, you need to turn yourself in. But wait, Harrison, didn't you and your dad just kill a motherfucker one episode before, and you was down with this dark passenger and you seen him kill him, and I'm saying you just as evil as him, or got the same mentality, but as soon as he killed your little fucking wrestling coach, you ready for him to turn himself in. I thought that was whack. Okay, and then Harrison, like, he knows he's done, so the rifle that Dexter gave him for Christmas, he ends up shooting Dexter in the heart, and Dexter bleeds out and fucking dies. Didn't like that ending at all. I'm not mad at Dexter dying. I ain't gonna even lie, I didn't want Dexter to die, but whatever. If he dies, he dies, you know. But I just thought it was unfulfilling ending, you know. And what about that Batista plot line? They should have brought him back in some sort of fashion. He was about to kill him, an innocent, and Harrison get him. But for Harrison to kill his father over the wrestling coach, and he didn't kill, he already knew the shit he did with Kurt Caldwell the episode before, it doesn't make that much sense. You know what I'm saying? I know he killed an innocent, but he just killed somebody before, so now you're ready for him. You just super goody two shoes all of a sudden. I don't get it. And then you kill your father. You kill your father. Your mom's dead, and that's already fucked up. And then you killed your father, and you got a dark passenger, and it makes you even more unlikable, Harrison. I do not want to see a season 2 with Harrison and Dexter as the Force Ghost or whatever. His dark passenger. I don't think I want to see him, because I don't like this kid, bro. I mean, I don't think he's a bad actor, but how they wrote him is a very unlikable character. So Angela shows up. She finds Dexter dead, and Harrison there. She wipes the gun out, tell the kid to beat it, get out of here, take 75, get out of here. I didn't see you or whatever. And Harrison drives off into the fucking sunset. You know what I'm saying? It's all good now. He just killed his father and walked away from multiple murder scenes, but he gets away scot-free. I didn't like it. And then they said, you know, emphasis Dexter's voiceover, like Harrison had to, I had to die so Harrison can live, blah, blah, blah. It was just unfulfilling as a season finale. If you're gonna, I mean, everything was pretty good up until that point. The old switcheroo with R.I.P. Dexter. And don't just stare at it. Eat it. Peace.
I'm out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the foe and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got towed.